Hi guys, I'm sorry I'm a little late. I had some issue with my uh, computer. It was not like loading. I don't know what happened. But anyways, hi guys, welcome to my first stream. Today we're gonna be reviewing this book. Just shut up and do it. 7 Steps to Conquer Your Goals by Brian Tracy. All right, so this is gonna be the first book review that I'm gonna be doing today. And excuse me. And I'm gonna be reviewing, books for every stream. I'm gonna be reviewing a book, and I'm gonna leave in the comments what book I'm reviewing, and we're gonna be going into depth, you know, and breaking down the book. Okay, so there's nobody in the chat today. Anyways, I'm gonna be hey guys. Okay, so um, guys, if you don't know, Brian Tracy is a motivational speaker, and he has written hundreds of books about self improvement and how to achieve your goals. You know, um, he's a very good author. You should check it out. All right, so let's see. All right, let's start reading. The beginning of the book. Just gonna read here. Says the secret of success has always been the same: get started and keep going. All right. It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. Confucius. Chapter 1: the biggest obstacle to success. All right. Your actions tell the truth. You are who you are and where you are today because of all your previous choices up until now. You cannot change the past, but you can change the future. You can accomplish more and different things in the future by making better choices in the present. All right, guys. So this basically means, whatever you have done in the past, whatever choices have you made in the past is affecting you now. If it's affecting you now in the present moment. So if your life is not where you want to be right now, you know, I don't know, maybe your life is miserable right now, you're behind your bills, or like you're struggling, it's because you have made some choices in the future that is affecting you right now in the present moment. We cannot change the past, but we can make better choices in the future so we can have a better future. All right, so this is plain and simple. Whatever you however your life look right now, it's because the choices that you have made in the past. So in order for us to have a better future, we're going to start making better choices right now in the present moment, because you cannot go back to the past and change it. You can only change the present moment, make better choices, so we can have a better future. All right. Also, it says The development and practice of any positive habit strengthens and reinforces all your other positive habits at the same time. Any weakness or letting yourself off the hook on a particular discipline will weaken all your other positive habits as well. So this is very important, guys. So I'm gonna give you an example. Let's say you have a positive habit, which is waking up early in the morning. This is a very positive habit to have. For me, I still struggle of waking up early, but most of the times, I do wake up early. But so when I wake up early, I get more things done. I'm in control of the day. I go to the gym, I cook, whatever. I have time just because of the of this habit of waking up early. So I control the day, not let the day control me when I wake up early. But when I start waking up, when I start like lacking waking up early and I'm waking up late, I wake up and I'm late to the gym. I'm like rushing. I'm not getting things done. So like it affects me. It affects my other habits of being disciplined, going to the gym, or like eating healthy, cooking. So that is why it's very important to like be consistent with the positive habits. So it reinforces your other habits. So you know waking up early is a good habit, and you should always keep that habit, because when you wake up early you get things done. You control the day. You not let that day control you. So you wake up early, you go to the gym, you cook, you come back home, you work on your goals, whatever. But if you don't wake up early, if you wake up late, that's a weak habit. That's weakness. So when you wake up late, now you don't have enough time. You're rushing. Now you're not getting things done. You're not going to the gym. You're not cooking. Probably now you'll be like, okay, I'm just gonna buy food. So that's why it's always important to like reinforce your good habits, so your other habits will also stay like this. Because when you start lacking off, your other habits go down too. So make sure to like keep the positive habits always in check. That's what it says right here. All right. Okay. Okay, guys. So now we're gonna go to chapter 2. Take charge of your life. You have to accept 100% responsibility for the person you are today, for everything you have ever done or accomplished, and for everything that you achieve in the months and years ahead. You are responsible. No one is coming to the rescue. It's all up to you. So this is a harsh, reality that you have to come across at one point in your life. Like, guys, nobody is coming to save you. Like, nobody cares for real. Like, if your life right now is a mess, like if you are, I don't know, behind your bills, or you're not making as much money as you want, you feel weak, like you feel depressed, I don't know. Just remember, nobody's coming to save you. Like, you need to say like, okay, I'm responsible for this. Like, I'm gonna take charge of my life, and like change, take action. You know. So nobody's coming to save you. Your mom, your dad, They can probably help you out with certain things, but when it comes to like you waking up early in the morning, going to work, going to find a job, nobody's gonna do that for you. So plain and simple, take responsibility for your life and move forward. The words "I'm responsible" put you back in the driver's seat. Okay. The rule for happiness is to never be upset or angry about something you cannot change, and you cannot change a past event. All you can do with an unhappy experience is learn from it, then let it go, accept 100% responsibility. Again, guys, so you cannot change a past event or any like unhappy experience in your life, you know? No matter how many times you cry or you think about it or like punch the wall, whatever, like nothing is gonna change. Like I know we all, make mistakes or like, we don't know better, but you need to like sit down and be like, all right, I cannot change this. I cannot change the past. I need to let it go. And this, is for, relationships, friendships, or, anything that is holding you, back. Because we all, go through life experiences, and some, experiences are not happy. Like some experiences are really hard, hard to overcome, hard to, like get past to it. But, it's easier said than done to be like, oh no, I'm just gonna move on. But that's a reality that you have to face. Whatever you have done, whatever they did to you, you need to learn from it. You cannot be going upset, bitter, like hating people or hating yourself, because something bad has happened to you. We all go through shit. Like, and the best thing to do is, let it go. Like, let it go of all negativity, bad experiences, and learn from those experiences. Because at the end of the day, like every unhappy or like unpleasant experience is teaching you to not, make the same mistake in the future, So now you learn from it and you move on, take responsibility, maybe be like, oh, it was my fault that it happened to me, I didn't know better. I didn't know, I was so naive. It's okay. You're young, you're human. So, there's nothing wrong not to, make mistakes or like to go through those experiences, because at the end of the day, it happens. It happens. And the best thing you can do is just, let it go. Don't hold grudges against anyone. Don't, be upset and mad. Just let it go and, learn from it. That's the only thing that, you can do, because we cannot change the past. Make a decision. Decide today to accept 100% responsibility for everything you are or ever will be. It can be the biggest and most exhilarating decision you ever make. Making this decision set you free to get started and keep going toward what you really want. No more excuses. So today, guys, I want you to, look at your life and make and take 100% responsibility for what is happening right now. Like, I don't really know what is happening right now in your life, but I want you to sit down and be like, I'm responsible for this. I'm responsible for how I'm feeling, and I'm responsible for what my life look like now, like right now, and take action and be, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna set goals. What I wanna be in 2 years from now. What I wanna accomplish. How much money I wanna make. Like, take 100% responsibility for the life that you have right now, and also take action to change that, because the choices that you make right now is gonna affect your future. So you better start making, good choices. You know, start working hard, setting goals, dreams, so in the future, you can accomplish them. Work right now. You will see in the future you will have a better future. And if your life is shit right now, you're not getting what you want. It's cool. Sit down with yourself and say, I'm responsible. Now I'm gonna change my life, because everything starts somewhere, and you can do everything that you want if you work hard and and take responsibility for your life. Because, like I said, guys, like this book said, nobody's coming to save you. Nobody. So it's everything on you. Okay? Make that decision to change your life, to do better. Okay, now we go to chapter 3. Chapter 3, dare to go forward. Okay, so forget about rejection. Imagine that someone offered to pay you 10, 20, or $30 for the next 100 people that you contracted either by phone or in person. You will get paid whether or not a person liked you, hated you, brought you, bought from you, or even slammed down the phone. What will you do? The answer is that if you had no fear of rejection, you will call 100 people as fast as you possibly could. And when you do, the most amazing things happens. By calling people without caring whether they buy or not, you will develop more energy and confidence than ever before. And many of the people in your 100 calls will turn out to be your best customers in the weeks and months ahead. So, guys, this is very important, because in your life you will face rejections, and you just need to learn to not take every rejection personal and keep moving forward. So whatever line of work you are right now, whether it's sales, customer service, I'm not sure, don't be afraid of getting rejected. Like, Don't ever be afraid of getting rejected. Like always move forward, you know? Like I always say this, like you are here, right? And if you ever get rejected by a, by an employee, by employer, or by a person or someone, your value doesn't go anywhere. You're still here. If they say yes or no, you stay here. So don't take, rejections personal. And the more you approach life, you get, you get stronger. Like that happened to me before. Like when I got to apply for jobs, you know, there was a period in my life that I couldn't get a job. So I went to New York, to get a job, and I went to like like I went to like 10 places, I think, to put my resume. Some of them said like straight up, gave me an interview, and they said no, and you know, I don't qualify. Some people even say like no in the door, not even let me in inside to apply. They were like, "Can you do this?" I was like, "No, but I can learn." And they were like, "Now we need someone, like that knows." I was like, "Okay, thank you." And I went to interviews. They said no straight up, and I was like, "All right, cool," you know. And then eventually I landed that job. But if I, will have the rejection, the first or the two rejections personal, I'll be like, damn, bro, like, is something wrong with me? Like, what do I need? Then I probably will have never keep trying and trying until I get a job. So always keep trying, and be persistent and move forward. Don't look back. Like, it's nothing personal. Always move forward. Don't be afraid of getting rejected. And this also applies to like relationships. Like, don't get afraid to get rejected. Like, what's the worst I could say? No, not interested. Okay, have a great day. Like, guys, you need to go out there to the world, get rejected many times, to get what you want, or to get your first customer, to get a date, whatever. You need to go out there in the world and get rejected many times until you get to a point that you don't even care anymore. You know. All right, guys. So 4 steps to success: decide what you want to do first. Second, take action immediately. 3, fail and learn quickly. 4, try it again, over and over until you succeed. Guys, like I said, you need to go out there, get rejected, failed until you succeed. Like, there's no easy way out. No failure, only feedback. The fact is that there is no such thing as failure, only feedback. You learn to succeed by failing, so you will should not fear it. In fact, you should look forward to every failure experience, knowing that each one is moving you closer to the success you desire. Journalist Dorothy Brand wrote, "Act as if it were impossible to fail and it should be." Mark Victor Hansen, this thought when he said, "Whatever you want wants you." From now on, whatever you want, go for it. Take a chance. Move out of your comfort zone. Try again, and then try one more time. Failure will never overtake me if my determination to succeed is strong enough. OG Mandino. Yeah, guys. If you see, you know, those billionaires, multimillionaire people, they failed many times to be where they are today. They got rejected. People say no to them 100 times. So don't be afraid to fail a couple times. Try again. You were doing a business. It failed. That's fine. Try again. Try again and again and again. You never know. Imagine 101 times your business succeed. But if you have stopped, then you will never know. So my advice, guys, whatever you do in life, if you failed, try again, try again. Develop this habit of not giving up. I'm not gonna give up just because something failed. I'm gonna keep going again and again and again until I get it. Right? Right. Chapter 4. Decide what you really want. Your outer world tends to be a mirror image of your inner world. If you want to change something in your outer world, you have to go to work on the one thing in the entire world that you can control: your thoughts. Your outer world tends to be a mirror image of your inner world. If you want to change something in your outer world, you have to go to work on one thing in the entire world that you can control: your thoughts. So, this is kind of tricky. So, your outer world, is your image, how you carry yourself, reflects what is in the inside of your inner world. If you are calm and collected, you take care of your appearance, like you're well spoken, it's because you work in your inner world, that you have work in yourself. Because my skin looks clean, my hair is healthy, like I look good is because I take care of my inner world. Because I exercise, I drink water, I eat healthy, as I try to stay away from like junk food or like drinking excessively alcohol. That's why that's how I look in my outer world, because I do those things. But let's see, I do the opposite. I don't take care of myself, I drink a lot. It's gonna show on my face, it's gonna show in the way that I show, represent myself. So the best thing is to work on your inner world, which is your thoughts, your beliefs, your body, your mind. So it will reflect on your outer world. So if you work on your inner world, with positive thoughts, positive energy, putting good things in your body, like eating healthy, exercising, it's gonna reflect on the outside. So that's why, guys, always, please, please take care of yourselves. Like, take care of yourselves. I'm not gonna get tired of saying this. Take care of yourselves. Put yourself first. Get yourself straight. Go to the gym, exercise. Eat healthy. You know, surround yourself with good people. You know, take care of your inner world. Because everything is gonna reflect on the on the outside. However you're living, however you're feeling, everything's gonna reflect on the outside. That's a fact. What is the one goal that if you accomplish will make the greatest possible difference in your life? You know, guys, I read this book a long time ago and I wrote something here. Well, it says, get out of debt and fix my credit score. I'm almost there, but that was, a goal that, I wanted to accomplish and it will make the greatest possible difference in my life. So, guys, I want you to write down right now, what is the one goal that if you accomplish it, will make the greatest possible difference in your life? What is the goal that if you accomplish, it will make a big difference in your life? You know? So write down your goal, whatever you want to achieve, and that it will make a big difference in your life. Whether it's, I don't know, something simple like paying off your car note or, saving up money or like having an emergency fund or, getting a new job or like getting a new certificate or going back to school, you know, something that, will make a great possible difference in your life. So write down what is something that some goal that, one goal that will make the big difference in your life. Don't be afraid, guys. Write it down so you can start working on it so your life can change for the better. And it's true, like it will change, it will fix your life, guys. So write down your goals. All right. Goals are clear and specific. One of the worst mistakes a person can make, which is invariably fatal to success, is to think that they already have goals when all they really have are wishes. When I ask a room full of seminar attendants, how many people here have goals? Everyone hands goes up. When I ask people in the audience at a random, what are your goals? They said things like, I want to be successful. I want to make a lot of money. I want to be happy. I want to have a happy family. I want to travel. I want to be a millionaire, and so on. But these are not goals, these are fantasies, wishes, hopes, dreams, and illusions. Everybody has them. These are aspirations that are common to mankind and always has been. They are not goals, they are wishes. All right, guys, let's break this down. What this means is you need to have goals in life. Like, and I'm not saying, like people confuse goals for like fantasies. Yeah, I can say like my goal is to be a millionaire, to be, have a, I don't know, a car, like my dream car, to have a, a wife, a happy family, whatever. But that's just, those are fantasies, those are dreams. They're not goals. So what is a goal? A goal is something that you put that you can accomplish in a period of time. So for example, my goal this year is to pay off my car, or at least half of my car note, my car loan. Sorry. My goal this year is to get a license for real estate. My goal this year is to save 5K. Those are goals. My goal is to make more money than I make last year. How much? Probably 70, 80,000 dollars a year. My goal is to, you know, get in shape. Like those are goals, or what is your goal this year? To go down 50 pounds, 10 pounds. I don't know. Those are goals that you're gonna get up every day in the morning and you're gonna work towards your goals. Be very straightforward with the goals that you have. If you don't have goals, I don't know what to tell you guys. You need to have goals. You need to have goals. Write down the goals 2026. What I want to do. What goals do I have? What I want to accomplish? What certifications I want to get to make more money? What I need to become to get a new job so I can earn more money. How much do I need to save to pay on my car faster? And I don't get, you know, pay my car for like 5 years, paying all those interest. Be specific of what you want to accomplish, whether it's in this year, in the next 2 years. Have goals, guys. Okay. You will often achieve more in the next few months than many people achieve in several years, but it starts with one big goal. This is your greatest single responsibility to yourself and your future. Get started on and keep going every day. So, guys, take action, you know, take action, set goals, and work towards them every day. Go for it. Wake up every day and be like, okay, what am I doing to get closer to my goal? Am I working more hours? Am I studying more? Do I need to go and register for this class so I can get a new certification? Do I need to go apply for, and drop my resume to these 10 places so I can get a better job that I have right now? Like, how many do I need to go to do more cardio to lose more weight? Do I need to start cooking healthy food so I can start, getting my health in check? What do I need to do to get closer to my dreams, to my goals? All right, guys, get started. Don't wait until next year. Don't wait until next month. Get started today. Write down your goals and work towards them. Okay. All right. Chapter 5: Overcome procrastination. Abraham Lincoln said, "Things may come to those who wait, but only the things left by those who hustle." In overcoming procrastination, you need to go to the extreme of immediate action over and over, almost as a lifestyle, until procrastination is replaced with a speedy task completion. Everyone procrastinates. As it happens, everyone procrastinates just on different things. Top time managers procrastinate just as well as poor time managers. But the most productive people procrastinate on those things of the lowest value, on the bottom 80% of tasks that represent only 20% or less of results. Average people, on the other hand, procrastinate on the 20% of activities that represent 80% of the value of everything they do. From now on, practice creative procrastination. Consciously decide that you will not do low value activities until you have completed your high value tasks. What holds you back? Lack of clarity, If you are unclear or unsure about the most important thing to do, you will often end up doing things of low value or nothing at all. Lack of ambition. How badly do you want it? If you do not have an intense burning desire or a big enough reason for starting and completing a task, you often never get started at all. Lack of priorities. Because you have not planned out your task and organized by the sequence and priority. Overload. Often you have too many tasks or activities. Lack of preparation. You don't have everything you do need or hand to start or complete a job. Lack of energy. You need 8 to 9 hours of sleep per night combined with healthy, nutritious foods to be fully energized best to do your best work. Lack of knowledge. If you have not learned everything you need to know about your job, lack of self-discipline. This is probably the worst weakness of all. You lack the willpower to get yourself going and to keep yourself moving. All right, guys. This chapter is very big, but in few words, procrastination, is a hard thing to overcome. But like it says, you need to do the most important thing first, and then do the other things. To me, procrastination, the hardest, the it's not the hardest. It's the best activity for me to do is to go in the gym. So this is a non-negotiable. I gotta go every day. So I don't procrastinate of saying I'm gonna go, in the morning, or like at night, and then I don't end up going. I gotta go regardless if I go in the morning or at night. I gotta go. So that's a non-negotiable. You know, I might procrastinate. With some other things like reading books, like every day, like reading a book every day. I I will say that, but like my other priorities is going to the gym, like also like eating healthy, and that's things that like are like this, are non-negotiable. So you gotta find a write down the things that you wanna do, regardless whether how you feeling, or whether you have time or not. You need to make time for those things, and other things can wait, but make sure to write down the non-negotiable things to do first, and then catch up with other things. Okay. Chapter 6: Become a lifelong learner. Live as if you were going to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were going to live forever. Mahatma Gandhi. Gandhi. One of the things that you can do to increase the probabilities of financial success is to cast a wide net. Keep upgrading your knowledge and skills and gathering more information as if your future depends on it, because it does. Keep upgrading your knowledge and skills and gathering more information as if your future depends on it, because it does. You can't be too attached to how you think your life is supposed to work out, and instead trust that all the dots will be connected in the future. This reminds me of the quote of Steve Jobs. It's called something like, "You cannot connect the dots moving forward. You can connect the dots moving, like seeing backwards, something like that." Hmm. Guys, let me look this up because I really wanna. I really wanna. Oh shit! I really wanna know this code. I used to remember, but I don't remember anymore. Let's see. phone. You cannot connect the dots. Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs. Okay, you can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. Hmm. You can't be too attached to how you think your life is supposed to work out and instead trust that all the dots will be connected in the future. Yeah, don't be attached to like how your life is gonna be right now, you know, in the next 2 years from now, Don't be all you don't be attached to the end goal. Just, enjoy the process of, working hard, hustling, like upgrading your skills, like chapter 6, guys. Chapter 6. Become a lifelong learner. Like you need to be learning. You need to be learning every day. Like every day you need to be learning. You need to be, like exposed to more knowledge, and you cannot just stop there. That's why, for me is reading books. That's, something that I like doing because I learn something new, every day. Like whether it's a new word, whether it's a new, like story, that's how, you know I try to learn. But also, like, you can watch videos of something. You can, sign up for a class and learn something every day. Guys, we need to learn every day something new. Like something new, like that saying, you learn something new every day. You learn something new, but always, be with a mindset of learning. If you don't know something, teach me how I can do that. That's why sometimes, I don't know everything, and when I see other people doing it, or, whether it's at my job, I don't know, this new thing that they're doing. I'm just like, yo, how you do that? Like, teach me so I can do it next time. Could be something simple like changing I don't know, changing a tire. Sometimes some people don't know how to change a tire. You can be your dad, brother, teach me how to change a tire so next time I can do it if I'm put in the position. Like, I don't know a new skill. All right, let me learn it. Let me sign up to a class so I can learn it. So guys, always, learn something new. Your job is to continually collect more dots, learn more things. Take additional courses, attend additional courses, seminars, and workshops. Go to lectures given by practical experts, people who are active and successful in the field on which they lecture. One seminar or workshop can give you ideas that you can save you years of hard work trying to learn the same things on your own. Take good notes when you are learning new things. A Chinese proverb says, the palest ink is stronger than the most powerful memory. Record them on Evernote, a free app that is readily available, then review your notes on a regular basis. No matter how smart you are, it usually takes 6 repetitions of a piece of information before you memorize it completely. When you take notes and review your notes regularly, you dramatically increase your level of retention, putting more ideas at your mental fingertips and making them available to you to improve your life and work. I resolve to always go to bed at night smarter than when I wake up in the morning. Chapter 7, guys. Never give up. Every failure of persistence And self discipline weakens you in every other area as well. They are all interlinked. Your subconscious mind is very powerful. You can actually pre program it, like setting an alarm clock to go off for you in the way you want it to. If you want to become a persistent person, you can program your mind in advance to never give up. That way, you do this is simple. You simply say to yourself, no matter what happens, I will never give up. You are in charge. Do not judge me by my success. Do not judge me by my sorry guys. Do not judge me by my successes. Judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again. When you decide to become a confident, competent, self-disciplined, and persistent person, and you practice and develop yourself every day, there are no limits to what you can be, have, and do in the existing months and years ahead. You will confidently get started and keep going until you achieve the greatness for which you were born. A creative man is motivated by the desire to achieve, not by the desire to beat others. I am Rand. Alright, guys, so this chapter is basically to never give up. Like, always have the habit of never quitting, never giving up. Like, no matter how many times, life punches you, how many times you get beat up in life, wake up and keep trying again. Like, become this person that never quits. Like, yeah, shit happens. My business failed. You know, I got to start from zero with no money, no car, whatever. But I will never give up. I will keep working on my goals, my dreams, because there's always a way out, always a solution. But if you quit, you will never know. You know, you can be in the worst situation right now in your life, financially, mentally, spiritually. But if you quit, then you will never know. Maybe next year your life can be completely the opposite. You can be great. You can be you can be in good shape. You can have a good business. You can have something going on for you. But if you quit right now, you will never know. Like, that's why, guys, very important to, like, just keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. There is a tunnel. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. You know, but if you quit right now, like, you're never gonna see the light. So make sure, you guys, wherever you're going right now in your life, keep going, keep trying, and you know eventually your life will get better. You will achieve your goals, you will achieve your dreams, and your life will be better. You'll be in a better position. Never quit, guys. Never, ever, ever quit, because you can do anything that you want, but you need to work hard. You need to fail. Okay, not it's not easy. It's not gonna get handed to you. You need to work hard. And we finished with all the chapters. Now, summary: a great time to be alive. As a wise man said, don't go out and have a good day. Instead, go out and make it a good day. The secret of success has always been the same: get started and keep going, If you can do these two things every single day, there are no limits on what you can achieve. Just do it. All right, guys. So we have come to the end of the book, but now we're gonna see what we have learned so far. So I'm gonna share my screen. Um, here. All right, guys. So 7 steps to conquer your goals, Brian Tracy. First step will be first step is where's the first step? Develop develop new better habits. Second step is take charge of your life. Life. Step three. Oops. Step five. Decide what procrastination. Number six is become a become a lifelong learner. And finally, number seven, never give up. All right, guys. So we're gonna go one more time. You know, 7 steps to conquer your goals by Brian Tracy. The first step: develop new, better habits. Like I said in the beginning, develop new habits. Waking up early. Like because that's gonna reinforce your other good habits. So always keep in check those habits of waking up early, eating healthy, going to the gym, um, getting things done. Number two, take charge of your life. Sit down and be like, okay, I'm responsible for my life. Now, what I need to change, what I need to do better, you know, what things I need to change, what new habits I need to like bring to my life so, I can change and get out of this situation. Take charge of your life because you are responsible for whatever is happening to you right now. You are responsible. Make good choices in the present moment so in the future, you can have a better future. Take charge of your life, guys. Step number three, dare to go forward. No matter how many times you fail in life, dare to keep moving, going forward. Because you never know. You never know, guys. But if you quit right now, if you didn't dare to go forward, if you're stuck in the same place, not trying to improve your life, then you will go on for years and years, be in the same situation, the same place that you are right now. So if you want, better for your future, for you and the people that you love, whether it's your family, your friends, or whoever you know is in your life, dare to go forward. Don't be afraid of getting rejected. Don't be afraid of failing. Move forward. Number four, decide what you really want. Sit down one day with yourself and ask, what do I want for my life? What do I want to be in 2 years from now? How much money I want to make? Like what type of person I want to become? Like decide what you really want. Write down your goals in the next year. This year, I want to do this. I want to create an extra income, so I need to probably find another job. I want to save money so I can go to school. Well, I'm gonna sign up for this new certification that will allow me to make more money. Like I will take this exam so I can become this person, so I can have this career, so I can have you know whatever you want, guys. Decide what you really want in life. One day sit down and make a plan for your life. What do you really want in life? Someone said to me, a man without a plan plans to fail. So if you don't have a plan, you will fail. Have a plan, decide what you really want, and work towards that. Number five, overcome procrastination. Don't sit around and wait for things to happen to you. If you don't work hard, if you don't go out there, you know, it's not gonna come to you. Nobody's gonna hand you anything. If you really want to change your life, you really want to improve your life, you want to be in a better place, you want to be in a better situation, you need to stop putting things aside and start doing it. Then you need to start taking action, raw action. Take action, guys. Don't say, oh, I might do that tomorrow. Wake up and do it. Put an alarm. I'm gonna do this tomorrow. I'm gonna get these things done. Overcome procrastination. Don't sit around and wait because opportunities are not gonna come to your door and be like, hey, there's a new job for you that's gonna pay you the double of that you're doing right now. No, it's not gonna come to you. You need to go out there, knock doors, get rejected, you know, so you can change your life. Become a lifelong learner. You will never you like who said that? One of the Roman Empire says, all I know is that I know nothing at all. Like become a lifelong learner. Learn every day new things. Be open to new things to learn, be open to knowledge. Pick up a book, watch a new video, go to a seminar, take a new class. Always learn something, guys. Always learn something. Always, you know, be like a sponge, acquiring knowledge, learning something new. Like And you know, if you don't know something, that's good. There's nothing wrong with it. Just say the magical words. Teach me. Teach me how I can do it. Train me. Guys, always be a student in life. Be a student in life. That's all I'm gonna say. And lastly, number seven, never give up. Never give up. Develop the habit of never quitting, never giving up. No matter, what life throws at you, no matter what happens, never give up. Never ever give up, guys. Like, I've been, um, my life has been all the way the bottom, and I never quit. I never quit, and my life got better eventually. It's not what I want to be right now. It's not what I want to be, but like, you know, I'm getting there, and I'm enjoying the process. But if I have quit, and be like, it's not happening, it's not happening, I'm not seeing progress, then I'll probably be stuck in the same place. But I felt so many times, you know, get up, keep doing, going to work, you know, and eventually, your life start getting better. So whatever you do, guys, never, whatever situation you are right now in your life, never ever quit. Keep moving forward, and go out there, write your goals, and take charge of your life. Take charge of your life, because you're the only one responsible for whatever is happening to you right now, and you are responsible for what the next 3 4 5 years is gonna look. You are responsible. And so in 5 years you're not where you want to be. In 5 years you're still broke. You still don't have a career, or don't have make anything for yourself. Is because you. It's not because your mom, not because your dad. It's because you. So always be responsible. Don't blame anyone but you. So if you want to change, start making better choices right now. Don't worry about the past. The past is done. Don't be upset. Don't be mad. Don't be bitter. Be grateful that you have those opportunities, those experiences that now has made you a wiser, a better person. You are strong now thanks to those experiences. Because sometimes we are naive in life, but we need to, fail. We need to fail, and we need to go through shit to, to learn from things. So I think I'm gonna finish my stream, guys. One more time, never quit. Keep working on your goals, your dreams, and eventually, your life will get better, and you can have the life of your dreams. But you need to do the work. Nothing's gonna get handed to you. You need to hustle. You need to work a little more, study, research, whatever. But you need to do the work. Okay. All right, guys. So I'm gonna end my stream right now, and I will see you next Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern time, and we'll be reviewing another book. Hope you like this stream. If you like, don't forget to comment and subscribe, and you know, just give me feedback. All right, guys. Have a good night, and I'll I'll see you till next time. Good night.